Are campfires better than furnaces? Let's take a look. Crafting. So to craft the campfire costs 3 logs, 3 sticks, and 1 coal. To craft the furnace, it costs 8 cobblestone. So, furnace wins. Speed. The campfire takes 30 seconds or 600 ticks to cook 4 items, 3 items, 2 items, or 1 item. It does not matter how many items are being cooked, it will always take 30 seconds. Now with the furnace, it will always take 10 seconds to cook 1 item. So technically, it is faster to cook 4 items by campfire than 4 items by furnace. So campfire wins. Smeltables. So a downside of the campfire is you can only cook food. So pork, beef, and fish. That's it. So with the furnace, you could cook more. You could cook stones, ores, and the food. So the furnace wins. Redstone. So the campfire doesn't really work with redstones or hoppers or anything like that. If you put a hopper on top of a campfire and put food in it, it will not go into the campfire like so. But obviously if you did this with the furnace, it obviously would go inside of here and then it would start cooking. So for that, the furnace wins. Fuel. Campfires will never run out of fuel. So it costs 1 coal and it will constantly keep burning and cook all the food you will ever put on it. It will never run out. It will never burn. It only costs 1 coal and you can smelt up to 1,000,000 items, 1,000,000,000 items. It will never run out. Thing is with furnaces, that's the exact opposite. It costs 1 coal to cook up to 8 items, or whatever fuel you're using. It will always cost fuel to cook items. There's never a time where you cannot use fuel to use a furnace. It always will cost something. The campfire is the opposite. It will never cost anything more than 1 coal. It will stay burning forever. So the campfire does win on that aspect because it only uses 1 coal and it can smelt up to 1,000,000 items. Well, obviously the furnace cannot do that without using millions and millions of coal to smelt up millions and millions of items. So the campfire wins. So to sum up, the campfire is not better than the furnace, but it was definitely interesting to see that the campfire does beat the furnace in some scenarios. I mean, in speed and fuel, the campfire definitely wins, but in, well, everything else with redstone, crafting, and, well, smeltables, the furnace obviously wins. So it's definitely interesting to see these go head to head and actually see the campfire beat the furnace in some scenarios. So that was really cool. So if you'd like to see more things like this, you know, more fights, more verses, then comment down below. I'm considering doing zombies versus husks, or maybe drowns versus guardians, something like that. Leave in the comments down below. So yeah, I will see you next time. Peace. Also, subscribe if you enjoyed.